Hi everyone, it's Marcy, and I wanted to do a sort of a foreword for this journal flip through. The journal you're about to see is my submission for the June Just Do It Junk Journal Challenge hosted by DearJulieJulie. And I got the journal done early so I could send it to my daughter. She's the person I had in mind when I made the journal, and I wanted to get it to her before I actually posted the video. Anyway, I got a call from her. She got the journal and she absolutely loved it. That thrilled me to no end because I wasn't really sure how she would feel about a junk journal, period. And I've only been making them since January, so the fact that she called me and absolutely loved it thrilled me to no end. Anyway, just wanted to let you know, and now I'll do the walkthrough. Hello everyone, it's Marcy, and I'm here to do a flip through of the journal I made for the June Just Do It Junk Journal Challenge hosted by DearJulieJulie. And this is my journal. Here's a list I had made of all the requirements. You had to have one cover with 3 or more decorating elements, 2 belly bands, 3 flips, 4 tucks, 5 paper clips, 6 tabs of at least 3 different kinds, 7 pockets, 8 charms, tassels, and/or dangles, 9 paper edges, 10 decorated tags, 11 quotes or sayings, 12 mini collages, 13 stamped or stenciled places, 14 flowers of at least 3 different kinds, and 15 images, which could be pages, fussy cut images, postcards, playing cards, stamps, etc. So on my list, because so many of them might use a mini collage on a pocket or a mini collage on a flip, so I had to make a checklist to be sure I got everything that was required. I ended up going way over. I stopped once I hit the end of the checklist. I stopped keeping count. I was going to try to keep count, but that went by the wayside very quickly. Anyway, so this is my journal. I did several collaged images on the front cover. I've got some Grosgain ribbon here, fabric on the binding with lots of buttons. I've got a hitch post closure here with a little dangle on that. This journal is for my daughter, whose favorite holiday is 4th of July, and her birthday happens to be July 6th. So I'm actually making this video early. I won't be posting it until I get the journal to her and I know she's had a chance to look at it. All right. So on the inside of the journal, front pocket, I've got an envelope. I made it a gusseted envelope and it stands up so she can more easily get to it. And inside, I've just got some papers, basically some cutoffs, papers, and images and stuff that she might want to use. I left several of the pages relatively unembellished, and she may want to do some embellishing of her own. So when I made this, I just used cardstock to make the gusseted envelope, and then put an image on the front. Okay, so first signature with the fabric ruffle edge that I made. You'll see I've got ladybugs throughout. I know the ladybugs aren't technically red, white, and blue, but once I got, I think I thought of ladybugs because they are red, and I couldn't get that out of my head. So I ended up putting ladybugs everywhere. And then here I've got a pocket. I used a little bag that I'd gotten at Target, an image. This quote is, "What was important wasn't the fireworks, it was that we were together this evening, together in this place, looking up into the sky at the same time," which I thought was kind of neat. Then I've got a tag here. And this page has a tab on it. Some of the pages are pretty thin and they tend to stick to the page next to them. So those pages I put tabs on to make it a little easier to grab that individual page. Here I've got a book page with a tuck spot. I made a book paper flower with a button and a little bit of string on the ribbon. Got that, put the bow upside down. Here, this journal has several images from our own fireworks or 4th of July celebrations over the years. And so some of these aren't quotes and stuff. It's just a reminder to her of what this was. Like this says Kansas City Fireworks on the River, 2014. Here I did a paper page edge. Here I've got a little paper clip with a dangle on it. Washi tape put in places here. I use this washi tape throughout on some of the more unadorned pages just to give them a little color. Here I've got another ladybug. Here I've got another paper clip. I wrapped the paper clip with paper and then put a star on it. And here is a pocket. It's an envelope that I used some pictures and some ribbon. It says pretty things. Made a little flower. On the other side, I've got some more collaging type stuff. It says, "Just imagine, take the risk, and be amazed." Here's a tag. It says, "Be wild." And I did some stenciling on the back of that just to keep it from being plain white. We've got a cookbook page. I used a little bit of fabric washi on this page. It had binding holes all down the edge, and I wasn't sure that it would stay together in the signature, so I covered both sides with some washi tape. Here I've got a top tuck. Fold this up so I can have something to got a top tuck with a flower, an image. It says, "Become your dreams," some stenciled stars, and a ladybug. Here's a little bag, the ladybug and some flowers, held closed with a paper clip. And inside I've got a couple more images for her to use if she chooses. Another tab and ladybug. Here I made a fabric flip. She can journal under that. And on this page, I've got a paper edge. I used some bias tape and stitched down it. Here in the center of the signature, I've got some little charms. Actually, these charms are pretty big and heavy. Another ladybug. Here I've got a little, I've got a belly band, and then this just to act sort of as a stopper, depending on what you've got in it. What I've got in it right now is I sort of handmade a Viewmaster reel. I thought that might tickle her. And what I did is I took several images from, again, various 4th of July celebrations and printed them on acetate so that I could put them in the Viewmaster. And this is not an actual Viewmaster reel. I found a template and printed it and cut it out. And that's the other side of that bag. Here we've got a pocket with a quote, "Baby, you're a firework," from Katy Perry. More indication of what this picture is from. And a tag, again, indicating what the picture is. "On the night like the 4th of July," and stenciling on the back of it. And another ladybug, washi tape. For this pocket, I put an image, and the quote is, "I always have the most fun on the 4th of July. You don't have to exchange any gifts. You just go and watch fireworks. It's always fun." And then a tag that says, "Always be true to yourself and be you," with some journaling space on the back. And another tag, "The best you can be," with an image of some cake pops done in red, white, and blue, and more journaling space. Here I've got the other side of the music sheet. And the music I used, I forgot, "This Land Is Your Land." And this is the other side of that. And here the ladybug is going over the page. And here I've got another little charm dangle and a tab. Here I just put some paper. There was writing underneath here, so I just put some of this red, white, and blue paper down so she'd have a little bit of journaling space if she wanted. And here I just did a little side charm. I used some lace and made a little charm with a pickup truck. It says "Happy 4th of July." And that is the end of that signature. And the second signature, of course, more ladybugs. Here I've got a paper clip with a great big flower on it, on top of a ticket that I covered with some red gauze type material, and I used some little sparkle paint there. And this is a paper sack that I had made using book paper. Instructions for doing that, DearJulieJulie has them. Has an image and a little more of that fabric washi tape. It says "Relax and Enjoy." And inside the bag, I've got some, got a little charm here that I never did use. and a little bit of ribbon and string and some flowers. Thought my daughter might want to use those. And here we've got a book page. And here we've got a top tuck. Used a banner punch and stenciled some stars. And here I have some 35mm slides that I'd gotten somewhere. They're not slides that are personal to me. And if any of you have seen 35mm slides, some of them are great without even having a projector. But some of them are so dark that no matter what you do, you can't really see what the image is without a projector. So again, what I did was I took the slide apart, pulled out the 35mm film that was in it, and another picture that I put on acetate. I did back it with white paper so that it would show more clearly. And it's an image of the three of us, me, my daughter, and my son, having fun with sparklers in 2004. And here's another tag with a bird image on it. And ribbon for the tag. Here's a pocket with a tag, an image of some strawberry and blueberry popsicles. I used an ice coupon, and then a DearJulieJulie digital image that says keep cool. A little bit of gauzy fabric for the tag pull. And another just decorative charm dangle. And another music sheet. This sheet, what I really wanted was Stars of the Summer Night. On this side we have Tree Song. And here I've got a paper clip with a flower and some ribbon, a little bit of bling and a image. And fold out flip with some journaling space there. More ladybug. More page edging. I didn't even point that out. Page edging and tabs. Here in the center, I used some more charms. Use different charms for the center of this signature. Here another pocket. The stars at night are big and bright. Tag, there's a spark in you. Okay, I got a little carried away with Katy Perry's Fireworks song. But when I took just little clips of it here and there, it seemed to do pretty well. It'll probably make my daughter roll her eyes. And here we have another belly band. I made this belly band using a, I forget what they're called, napkin wraps that I'd gotten from Target. Added some lace, sewed that on, added some more stars to it. And the other part of the music sheet with a simple paper clip. The top just wrapped in some of that gauzy fabric. More triangle paper edge. Here we've got another little tuck spot. I used a library card, ribbon, another paper flower, and a couple of stamps. Another tag. And more washi tape and ladybug and another tab. This is the crinkly typewriter paper. And here we've got another pocket. Spread your wings with the flower, image, a little more grosgrain ribbon. And this is from Dear Julie Julie's. I believe she calls it the red, white, and blue kit with the flower tab on the top. And I put on Remember the Now. And here I just clipped a sheet of stickers that I ended up not using. Again, thought my daughter might want to. She does a lot of journaling in her own right, so anything that she may not want to add into this journal, she may find use for in something she's already got started. Here's the other part of that paper, again, just to give some clear writing space. And that is the end of the journal. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know what you think. I had a lot of fun making it, especially since it was for my daughter. That, for me, that always makes it easier and more fun when I've got a specific objective in mind. And a lot of these, the stuff on this cover, I actually got into my husband's stash of fireworks. Where we live, it is legal to shoot off fireworks, and my husband grew up with fireworks. He grew up in a location that it was also legal. I, on the other hand, did not, so it used to scare me to death. But so my kids grew up with the same thing. So my daughter, this one was from Sparklers. Is this Super Snaps, Moon Travelers. I just went and raided my husband's stash of fireworks and took some of the wrappers. And then I actually went out and bought some bomb pops, a box of bomb pops, just because the red, white, and blue, again, I could not get the bomb pops out of my head. So my husband's very thankful because now he's got some bomb pops to eat. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.